What if I told you that there is a specific formula for becoming wildly magnetic and completely irresistible to your dream clients and customers? And it has nothing to do with working harder, working more, waking up earlier, clearing more mindset blocks, healing more trauma, having the perfect morning routine. None of that shit. If you're showing up and you are doing the work, but you're confused as to why your results are not matching the effort that you're putting in, baby, you do not have a doing problem. This is about the foundation that you are building everything on. And if that foundation is not rock solid, then your results cannot stick. You can get results, they just can't stick, they won't stick. And so this is why the four core elements of your business are so freaking important to master here. Energy, identity, messaging, and systems. It's like a tabletop with four legs. If one of these legs is missing, the whole thing is coming toppling down. When you have all four of these in perfect harmony, your business becomes way more effortless. You become magnetic and irresistible to the people you really want in your world, first of all. Your offer starts selling themselves. Clients come to you already sold. Your business just starts feeling a lot more easy. Doesn't mean it's always easy, but it feels a lot easier than looking around going like, what the fuck is happening? Why am I not getting the results? Because you will be getting the results. Okay, so I'm going to be going into each one of these and giving you a little switch flip. And in the Cash Flow Queen series, which is a free series, I'll link it in the description and in the pinned comment for you to go check it out. I go into each one of these elements in their own episode. Deep dive, give you the work to do and everything. So go check that out. First of all, we're going to get into your energy because your energy is the foundation of everything in your world. This is the signal that you are sending out. And so if you're operating from self-doubt or burnout or desperation, your clients can feel that even if you're saying all the right things. Okay. So we want you to start noticing your energy before you create anything. Your physical body's energy can be low and your energy be aligned to I fucking love what I do anyways. And that still translates. I'm not talking about like you're hyper. You don't have to be motivated to do the work. And sometimes you will have high energy hyperness and think, "Oh, I have the motivation to do the work." But then nothing happens, nothing comes from that thing that you were so excited to create. That's because that's not the energy that we're talking about here. We're talking about the energy that comes from who you're being. And so before you do anything, create content, send out emails, reply to emails, answer any messages, anything that you're doing in your business, ask yourself, am I doing this from fear or am I doing this from abundance and overflow and from love and from the love of what I do? If it's fear, pause and just take a minute to recalibrate into a state that makes you feel like, oh yeah, I remember why I'm doing this. I fucking love people, or I love my product, and I believe that my product should be in the hands of every single person in the world. Do something to shift into a state of feeling more than sufficient, of overflowing with pride. Whether that's just taking a quick walk or journaling or having a little dance party. You can do that. When your energy is clear like that, when you're tapped into feeling really fucking good about what you do, people are drawn to you. I think that one of the things that's really important to realize is that high energy, hyper energy of like, I'm so excited to put this out, but then it's just crickets. One of the differences between those two is that when you're only doing your business and your work from that like hyperactive space, then it can be really easy to think that like it's dependent on that. Like this is where the good stuff comes from instead of knowing that it comes from you, right? And who you actually are. My daughter just came in, so how to pause the video. Okay, number two is the identity. Who you are being in your business. Who are you being in your business? Your identity is the standard that you set across the board for yourself and for the way that you carry yourself, for the way that you hold power, and the way that you expect other people to come in your world, to come into that didn't sound that didn't sound right. To come into your world with. Okay? If you don't fully see yourself as the leader, as the authority, and I'm not talking about having authority over people, I'm talking about power within yourself, authority over yourself, inner authority, divine authority, motherfucking appointed, okay? If you don't see yourself as the queen of your space, no one else will either, and they can't. So, what we want here is to anchor into the identity. If my dream clients were to describe me, what would they say? What would they be saying about me? Would they see you as confident and magnetic and in your power? Or would they see you as hesitant and unsure of yourself, unsure of your work? Show up as the version of you who they already admire and who you admire, who you're proud of being. And practice embodying this daily. When you shift your identity, your reality bends to meet you. This is the queen code in action. Owning your worth, leading unapologetically with confidence. Game over. Okay. Number three is your messaging. Messaging is not just about the words that you use. It's also not just about content. Messaging is about resonating, speaking directly to the hearts and the minds and the souls of your dream clients in a way that makes them stop scrolling and think like, damn, she sees me. She can actually hold me. I think she can actually help me. Instead of just saying what you think, instead of using the internet as like a journal entry. Okay, because I used to do that, just admittedly. Whenever I first started my business, I would spend 4 hours in my journal every day because I needed 4 hours to like clear this shit up. And what I would do is I would go take what I wrote about and I would translate it to be like about my clients and then just call that good content. But it was really more like a diary entry. And it was always so freaking long. So long. And when I started to really understand my message powerfully and what needs to be said, why it needs to be said, when you start to do that, you start to see that you need less words. And you also see that your identity and your energy gives you access to a different train of thought, a completely different train of thought. Your energy and identity will make you say things that, or not say things that cue your dream clients in to know if you're the right person for them. And you won't even realize it if you're in like self-doubt. Instead of saying what you think people want to hear, ask what do they need to hear that no one else is saying. Trust how your intuition is leading you into these places. Ask yourself, why am I saying this? Those bold, edgy truths that people are not saying, those are the ones that are going to stop and make people notice you. And it's not just being polarizing for the sake of being polarizing. It's really saying the thing that no one else is saying. What do they need to hear that no one is telling them? Most people focus on the surface level, right? Like, here's 5 reasons why you should do shadow work. Not you. Not you. Your message will only land when your energy and your identity are aligned with the words that you're saying. That's when your message starts hitting them right where it matters, where they go, damn, there's just something about her, right? Number 4 is your systems. Your systems are the container that holds it all together. And without your systems, you're hustling. You can't help it. You're burning out. You can't help it. You're definitely leaving money on the table. And you're also taking money that you wish you had left on the table. But when your systems are set up to support the flow of dream clients and cash, that's when things really start to feel effortless. Okay. So think about, you don't have to have like an entire funnel set up right this minute, but think about just one area of your business that feels chaotic. Maybe it's the way that you track your leads. Maybe it's the way that you onboard clients. What is one simple system that you can create to make this easier, to make it flow a lot easier? I go in depth about the systems that I use and also the different kinds of systems that I have tried over the past 4 years and on the Cash Flow Queen series. And I think that you'll get a lot out of that. I know that you'll get a lot out of that. But go ahead and start just a small checklist, a little template or something that makes that process, the chaotic process, streamlined. And these micro systems, they build momentum for you. Here's the thing about this though. If your energy and your identity are not aligned to success, to the successful version of you, you won't use the systems. You'll create them. And you'll even create them as a way to distract yourself from doing whatever work needs to be done. So again, these two are the most important things. Energy and identity. I will die on that fucking hill, okay? Think of systems as the throne that you build for your queen to reign from. This is what allows you to reign without all the chaos. And you know, I'm a chaos weaver, I'm a chaos alchemist. I love the chaos. We take the chaos and we turn it into creation, and it is beautiful. We do not let it run our business, though. Okay. So, with all 4 of these elements come together, your business is unstoppable. Your results start chasing you. Your clients start chasing you. You start attracting the success that you desire. You stop doubting yourself. You start to lead with power because you know you've actually done the work that matters. And in your messaging, you must, in order to have really good messaging, you must understand your work forward, backward, side to side. This is another reason why messaging is not just your content. It's the entire everything that you stand for. It's the entire everything that you do with people. When you know these things, no one can touch you. Like doubt does not, I mean, you can still have moments, all right? Especially if you have a period. You're going to have moments of doubt. It's just a thing that women experience and guys do too. It doesn't even have to be a hormonal thing. When you're reaching an edge, doubt comes, but it's not like the kind of doubt where you doubt if you should even be doing this thing. Honestly, sometimes. Okay, there's a lot of nuance. That's why support exists because, on those edges, they really can push you sometimes. They push back. The edges push you back. But you're not like doubting the value of your work. How about that? That's exactly it right there. It took me a couple tries. We got it. Okay. This is about you creating a business that feels as good on the inside as it looks on the outside. With these 4 elements, this is not about adding more to your plate. It's about aligning who you are with how you work and allowing your success to flow in your life naturally. To allow your clients to find you, to follow you, to buy from you, and to have a great time with them. and to take your work and your message as far as you want. You don't have to take it all the way to like, I want to be uber famous. You don't have to do that. You could be happy with 50 clients in a small container or 10. That's fine. Whatever you want it to be, you still want to have predictability in your business. Otherwise, it's not really, it doesn't feel like a business. It feels like something you're trying to figure out constantly. Okay. So if this is speaking to you and you're ready to activate these four elements in your business, then go check out Cash Flow Queen. Again, it's free. It's a 4-part series. There is also a bonus episode, and I walk you through exactly how to align your energy, shift your identity, refine your messaging, and set up the systems that support the level of success that you want to create and that you're actually here for. So go check that out. The link is below. Let me know your favorite takeaway from this video, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.